Alright, so real quick, before I go to get me something to eat, where's our league up? Right here. Alright, but so when you join in the league or any league you want, you have to be able to join as a coach. So I mean as an active player. So if we don't allow if we only allow people to be coaches, then they can't do this. Like you have to be able to be to join as a player. So Mahomes' abilities right now are bazooka, then he has his X Factor's bazooka, then he has like these superstar abilities. So when you want to change their abilities that they have, you can't just like if you switch it, if you move him to cornerback and then move him back, you don't know what he's gonna get. So if you do it my way, you'll know how to pick. So you go to retire. You're gonna retire your player. Just create a new player so you can join back to the league.
Select the team you want to join.
It's gonna send you to this page, obviously. Back to like you're joining the league again. I'm gonna join back as a
Start your
Chiefs.
season with recommended
I'm gonna
settings.
change my
if you
role.
wish to change roles or
I'm gonna
adjust
join
options,
as a player instead
use the
this
tiles
time.
on the left.
And I'm gonna join as an active player. When I join as an active player, it lets me select who I want to be on this team. Now, when I'm on this team, I select my player. Now I'm Patrick Mahomes. Like I'm playing as him. So obviously you have your own weekly training when you're him. Simulate that. Get some 450 XP real quick. But so now I'm on his abilities. You go right to the player. When you go, usually if you're a coach, you go to team. It'll give you like the roster, give you everything else. When you're the player, it's just you. So you want to click on my player. Just go over, look at his abilities. Let's see what he got. Okay, so once you're at this, it'll let you pick the abilities you want on here. So you press X on the ability and it can change to anything you want. I can give him Omaha. I can give him brick wall, freight train, fearless. I can give him any of these abilities. I'm gonna keep bazooka obviously, but so I was saying if they already have an ability, we should not let them change their abilities because that's the ability that they actually gained in real life. Like they did that themselves. When we don't have players who are superstars, when they're normal development traits, once we get them up to superstar, then maybe we can let them change their abilities to whatever they want to do. But yeah, so escape artist, I can change dashing Deadeye, red zone Deadeye. I can give him anything. Clutch, I can give him no look, hot route master, literally anything. So some of these will be locked for certain QBs. So he has to have a 95 overall scramble to get human joystick. So obviously Lamar Jackson, he already has a superstar, so we can't really change it. But if we could, then you would just have to get to 95, and then he'd be able to have this ability. But on Lamar now, Lamar can't have bazooka because he doesn't have a 95 throw power or a 90 throw power, something like that. I think it's a 90 or 95, one of those. So I can't put that on him. And just like Omaha, you can't have a QB who is a 77 overall superstar X Factor who has Omaha. He has to be like a 90 overall field general. So you gotta like they have to be high overalls to get it. Had to do something real quick. Alright, so now you know how to do it with him. Somebody knocking on my door? Oh, okay. People keep calling me. Alright, so I want to retire as Mahomes. Don't worry, when you retire and you create a new player, Mahomes, your player that you just edited would not retire, and the edit that you just did will not go in the transactions. So it won't say like you edited Patrick Mahomes
Start your season
because you
with
were already
recommended
Patrick
settings.
Mahomes.
If you
So
wish
then
to change
you
roles
retire,
or
go
adjust
back,
options,
change role
use
again,
the tiles on
join
the
back
left.
as another player. You can join back as, look, Patrick Mahomes won't be there because we already did him. So I'm gonna join as Travis Kelce now, and when I join as Travis, I'll be able to do the exact same thing for him. So it'll be like Travis Kelce, my player, abilities. Let's see what he has. In and out, elite, double move elite. Okay, cool. If I want to change that, he's a 96 overall, so he has everything unlocked. They have to be a high overall. Like these lower ones don't unlock until they get to a certain overall. So you can't just put it on your 70 overall wide receiver. Like you have to get their overall up, or it won't work. And then once again, just retire. I'm angry I just did this because I didn't want to I wanted to join as an owner, but now they're not going to
Select
let
the
me
team
since
you
I
want to join.
left as an owner already. So I'm going to go back to the team.
Start your season with
and just join
recommended.
back as Andy Reid. And then when you go back in here, everything will be saved. You can just go look at your roster, and all the abilities that you had or changed will be already set.